Rythm live on Ritmolucion, and I got a treat for you guys today. Creative director, singer, songwriter, producer, actress, designer, top charting, and Grammy award-winning artist from Colombia, the incredible Kali Uchis. How are you?
What an intro. Thank you.
Now, great to have you back on the show. A lot has happened since the last time we did this in person at SiriusXM Studios back in December of 2019. You had just released your single Solita. Then shortly after, you released your the 10% with Kaytranada, which gets you your first Grammy Award. Congrats. Wow. What was that moment like? And was it like what you always dreamed it would be?
You know what? I'm so proud. I'm so very proud. And I can't say the moment was the way I expected because I was actually on set when the announcement was made. So I was working.
Oh, wow.
It was so annoying because I was like, okay, we need content though. So I had to just kind of like work and try to process it while I was working. So
insane.
So yeah, I haven't really celebrated yet, but I'm going to celebrate soon.
Yeah, I know your birthday's coming up, so you can make it a whole few months celebration. You have one of the most unique styles. I feel like you've created your own lane and can do pretty much like whatever you want. How have you been able to stay true to yourself and still be successful?
I think that I've always just been a believer that no matter what, as long as you keep working and keep dedicating yourself to your craft, eventually it will pay off. So for me, I think just being able to be myself was like always the most important thing to me because I always believe soul comes first. Never like selling out, I guess. Never compromising your vision, your artistic integrity, or your soul is like the definition of success to me. I feel like no matter what accolades you might get, if you had to like not be yourself or not lose the soul that was in your art in the first place, I think that makes the accolades not worth it. So for me, that's just been something that I've always, it's just always been a part of me. You know?
Amazing. And as we all know, we've had the craziest year that will go down in history. What is something positive that you're taking from everything that happened and adapting it to your life and career from now on?
I'm definitely going to always use hand sanitizer with more than I used to. I might just use masks on a regular basis just because it really made me think about how many people's essence I'm exposed to constantly. If people just like, and worse for me, like people doing my makeup, doing my hair, breathing on my face, always being around me.
For sure.
So I think, and definitely for people who work in the service industry, I mean, I can only imagine if I was still working in the grocery store, how many people I would have had to come in contact with at this point. I mean, you don't think about that when you have your health. So taking our health for granted was something I think I definitely did at one point. It just makes you be so grateful for just having good health. For sure.
That's amazing. We just dedicated a month to women's history here in the States, but obviously that's something that needs to be celebrated year round all across the world. What advice would you give a woman or a girl of any age to empower and inspire them to like reach their dreams as you have? Yes,
I would definitely say that whatever makes you unique, you should make, that's your strongest, that's literally the strongest and most important aspect about you. Because it's a million beautiful people, it's a million people with amazing voices, but they'll never be you. So that's what makes you stand apart is what you should do. Don't try to follow trends, don't try to look at what everybody else is doing and figure out how to make it. Set yourself apart, be yourself, and always be proud of who you are. It's most effective.
Great advice. You're the 74th most listened to artist in the entire world on Spotify and climbing, 28 million plus monthly listeners. Wow. I know your new album, Sin Miedo, plays a big part in that. what are you most proud of about this album?
You know what? I'm so grateful and so blessed to be able to grow my audience after having been doing this for so long. And more than anything, I think I was just always really proud of the project without even knowing what would come out of it, just because it really was something that I made from my heart and I made for my people, for my community. And that's what I'm the most proud of for it. It's to be able to be a multi-dimensional artist that is like, I don't have to stick to just one language or just one sound or just one. I think a lot of times people get so caught up in trying to define you, and you can really end up limiting yourself, limiting your potential as a creative, trying to like stick to this one thing that might have been working for you or that you think will work for you.
Yeah.
And what's fun and great about life is the limitless potential that we all have to be able to experiment with people, push ourselves. And that's what I'm most proud of about the album, that I really pushed myself to try to show a lot of different sides of my artistry. Progress, not only as a singer, but as an artist.
And what's next for Kali Uchis? Like, and you just won a Grammy. You put out like probably one of your best albums yet. Like, what's in the works, or I mean, what can we expect in the next few years?
Yeah, I'm working on my third album. I've been working on it for a while, actually, and lots of other projects. Because more than anything, I'm an artist before I'm a singer, so I'm just really in love with fashion. I'm in love with writing. I'm in love with cinematography, film. So I have a lot of things that I'm working on that I know the people who love my art will be really excited to share this stuff. So I'm really excited for all the things that's coming.
Yeah, that's exciting. The album that we just talked about includes your virtual hit Telepatia. I know you shot the music video in your hometown of Pereira, Colombia, which you also directed too. How was that experience, and what does your family and friends back home feel about everything you've accomplished?
You know, I've always, part of what made me start to music to the public is because I always wanted to be a video director. I always wanted to be able to, I love mixing music with cinematography. And that was really why, like I said, I even started posting things to the internet, was because I wanted to make these videos, kind of like these art films, and I made music to go along with these films. And so being a singer was kind of something that happened to me because people were like, you know, oh my gosh, we love this, do more, da da da, and trying to work with me. All these amazing talented people were trying to work with me after that, and I was just like, oh wow, what if I actually like applied myself and made a project? That was kind of how I got my start. So I was always kind of inspired. I was always very inspired by like Colombia because I grew up there. I learned how to read and write Spanish before English. My first like years of education was there basically. So when I first started doing those like art films, like I was telling you, they were all based in Colombia. So that was where I felt like this music video, it really needed to go back to that because that was where I started.
Is it really like the shots in like the little town you're at? I mean, you're at a like little tiendita, like, you know, buying a little something. Like, is that like where you grew up? Yeah,
that's literally the neighborhood, like right next to, because I already shot a music video a long time ago called Right Around for my first EP, and that was in the actual neighborhood that like I used to go to school in and play in and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
So I've already shot there, so I didn't want to like do something that I already did, but that's a neighborhood that's literally right next to my neighborhood that I love. Crazy. And people were just so happy and so proud to like be represented, and I think that's the most important thing for me, is to kind of show people that like you can be proud of where you come from, and it's not like I think a lot of people were expecting some big overproduced music video for this song that's like my favorite song, you know, and I didn't want to get that. I just wanted to stick to what I've been doing, stick to my roots, and show the pride of my country and the beautiful, natural, like organic magic that is like the street life up there. So, yeah.
Yeah, the song's like super dope, and the music video is super fun and organic. Like, you guys need to watch it. But thank you so much. I'm glad to have you back again on this show. Thank you for stopping by, and know that you always have a home here on Ritmolucion, you know, and you have our support.
Thank you for always supporting me and for inviting me.